So, if you have low vision, you're partially sighted, perhaps you're legally blind like myself, or you can see somewhat. Or if you do suffer from some vision issues, you may be leery about traveling. You may be worried about what people will think or if they will take advantage of your situation. That could happen, and I don't think you need to fear that too much. You also could have fears of almost anything out there. You might carry an identification cane, a long weight cane, a weight stability cane, or perhaps you don't carry anything at all to identify your vision shortcomings. So whatever identification or assistive device that you may or may not use, let me tell you about my recent travel experience. I just recently spent 15 days cruising in the Eastern Caribbean. First 9 days was on the Carnival Sunrise. I had 4-night and a 5-night back-to-back cruise, same room, same cabin, same ship. Then I also had a 6-night on the Carnival Magic. I had a close relative traveling with me throughout the trip, and it came in handy. It's nice to have somebody to help point some things out, and just to sort of carry on your back, so to speak. This is the first time also I've used a backpack when I've been out anywhere. And it's a lot better than lugging a bag around with beach towels. You got a drink, you can put it, a bottle of water, you can put it in your backpack, things like that. My second cane, I could carry it with me too. Just fold it up and put it in one of the pockets. And what I discovered was at the airport, the assistance was the cane came in pretty handy, but I did have to put everything through the metal detector, your carry-on baggage, my canes. And I didn't expect them to give me much assistance, and they really didn't offer that much. They were helpful, but, nothing overboard. Getting on the plane was great. I had my partner with me, a long cane. Flight attendant offered some assistance with no problems. Using the cane was a big help finding where to step and letting others know I may have something wrong with my eyes, and kind of let me know they were close by too. Especially getting on that ramp and going out to the plane on the ramp, it really helped there. It does draw a lot of inquisitive questions, I've been told. I didn't see anybody, though. I didn't have to worry about looking at them. And I'm just concentrating on where I'm trying to get to. I can't see their looks, so what the heck. What I found, though, in the ship was kids seemed to be afraid of the cane. Who's this guy with this big, long stick? They're going to hit me with it, maybe? That could be what they were thinking, I don't know. But I found that when I had the red rolling ball tip on the cane, they seemed to be a little more afraid of it. But when I put the white tip on, the little marshmallow one, I think they kind of realized what it was all about then. But the kids are kids, right? They don't know everything. And I found on the Carnival Sunrise, the buffet crew was more than helpful. I was completely surprised a couple of times. One particular girl working there, she would come right over to me, grab the plate out of my hand, help me out, say, whatever I want, what do you want here, do you want any of this? And boom, take it right to the table for me. Get to the table and say, okay, would you like a drink of anything, coffee or iced tea, or what would you like? And she would get it for me, bring it over to the table. There's one particular guy too. He was great, and he was really helpful too. But the fellow passengers, most of them, you found, some of them just didn't care you had an issue or not. Some would, I think, they would get out of my way. Others would try to help out. Oh, can I get that for you, or could I do this for you? I can get that coffee for you. Things like that, which was helpful, and it's appreciated. And what I found though was that was when I used the long weight cane. When I used the short little one, the stability cane, people just kind of looked at it as, I think, that you were just another old guy walking around with mobility issues and nothing wrong with your eyes. A few people noticed it, but it didn't stand out like the long cane does. It makes a statement. That lets people know there's something wrong with you. But it does announce where you're going, and things can be unpredictable. It's a definite plus for you to use it. don't worry about what people are thinking. They're not going to be thinking anything bad about you. You know what happened too? Really, I found it a really strange experience. It was, um, I actually, I actually became insightful for somebody. I inspired this lady. We was given a hand. We were doing our laundry in the passenger ship laundry area, and this lady looked at me and she told me I had inspired her. She has vision problems and a real issue for her. And watching me make my way around the ship and get around, she realized that the cane would be a benefit for her. She was going to talk to her family when she got back to her room, and she was going to check into it. So then, hey, you can inspire some other people too, without even knowing it. And I was really surprised. And I think she may have been afraid of people's reactions to it, and you know, I just wanted to say to you, you know what? You actually inspired me, this particular passenger, by telling me this, that I actually could stand out and show her what could be done, and really, it shocked me. My onshore adventures, you really appreciate your cane then. Getting around can be a challenge, even for sighted people who are pretty stable on their feet. So by using my cane, I was quite able to get around reasonably safe. Broken sidewalks, dip in the pavement, dirt paths could be I could detect them a heck of a lot better. I could find them easier, know where to step around. I felt a lot more confident in myself. Coburn Town in Grand Turk. Now I walked into a small little gift shop. There was a step in the store. Even though I was warned about it, I had already discovered the little step with my cane. In the store, it wasn't very brightly lit. It was dark. It was very dark, and the lady owned it even apologized for the lighting condition. Coming in from the bright sunshine into a suddenly dark place can be numbing, even for those who have decent eyesight. For me, it's terrifying. Terrifying. Poor contrast, terrible field of vision, area of fading central vision, legal blindness. The whole long cane was a blessing, and a great assistance to my sighted partner. They didn't have to worry about me so much either. And I hope you look at the pictures, get an understanding of what it's like in places like Grand Turk down in Coburn Town. It can be confusing. What's kind of funny was at the high school there in Grand Turk, and a student asked me what the long stick was for. I didn't mind her asking me the question. If you don't know, well, hey, ask, right? But I remember learning about blind conditions and why white canes were used way back was in the lower grades in school. So these reactions in some places I've learned myself are not everyone has knowledge of the white cane, so be prepared in your travels because everyone is not aware. Do some island hopping on a cruise ship, low vision, white cane, you shouldn't fear anything. Or any concerns about mobile. If you have any concerns, mobility on a ship or on shore, go ahead and enjoy your vacation. You don't need to worry. Go out there, enjoy yourself, get your white cane out. Maybe you can be an inspiration to someone too. Let me know of your experiences or if you have any thoughts, and have a look at I'm glad you've watched the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Thanks again. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your comments and your opinions on this video and all my videos. If you want to see more great videos, just subscribe and help get me out of this damn cold and snow.